step, block, 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 step, step, so you guys are all in line, block, 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 step, 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 kick, just like you would, and now you guys are in a domino line, and then it's a four-part domino to ta-ta, we are red and black attack 1.
Hey, bud.
Hello. Hi, video. Hi, YouTube. I was scrolling through YouTube unannounced the other day. Just like thumbing through my phone, and I came up on a thumbnail of me.
Yeah.
And I was very startled. I was like, huh. Like, that's my face. Like, I had no idea. I was just scrolling through my feed.
Did you see the most recent one?
I have not seen the most recent two because I was in place.
Oscar. Oh yeah, that's right.
Outskirts to the outskirts.
What are purple? Let's go, give it to you. Top, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop, top, yes, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop, top, yes, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop, yes, top, yes. Yes, 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 pop.
Pop.
Yes, top, yes, pop, yes, pop. Yes, top,
Yes, pop, top. Yes, pop. Yes, pop, top.
yes, pop, yes, top, yes, pop,
top.
kick, jump kick, yes, pop,
top.
yes, jump, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop. Okay, do this. Very out of sync on the tornado. Yes. Pile up. Here, pop, here, pop, yeah, yeah, pop, here, pop, here, pop, top, yeah, pop, yeah, pop, yeah, yeah, pop, top, yeah, pop, yeah, pop, yeah, pop, top, yeah, pop, yeah, pop, yeah, pop, yeah, yeah, pop, top, yeah, yeah, pop, pop, top, yeah, pop, yeah, pop. Good. Woohoo!
Yeah, top, yes, top, yes, pop, yes, pop, top, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop, top, yes, top, yes, pop, yes, it is pop, it is pop, it is pop, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop, yes. Pop, top, yes.
That is one of the
Yes, pop, yes, pop,
even if you got that whole page and nothing
yes, pop, yes, yes, pop.
Top, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop, top, yes, 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 top, yes, yes, top, yes, pop, yes, top, yes, 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 pop.
Top,
Yes, top, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop, yes, pop,
top,
down, yes, pop,
top,
yes, pop, yes, top, yes, pop. Take your time. Yes, bend, yes, pop,
top,
yes, top, yes, pop, yes, yes,
yes,
whoop, pop,
yes, pop,
yay.
top, yes, top, yes, pop, yes, pop.
Take your time.
Top, yes, pop, yes, yes, pop,
Power over speed.
yes, top, yes, pop, yes.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Take the spins, nice and slow. Do not rush.
Top,
Yes, top, yes, top, yes, pop.
top, yes, pop, yes, pop, top, yes, top, yes, 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 pop, yes. Come on, guys. Yes, pop.
Yes.
top, yes, top, top, yes, top, top, yes, top, top, yes,
No, I was a bit unprepared.
and then you
Hannah made some modifications here.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
You got it.
ready?
Legit
Cool.
need this. We
Face each other.
We need the
Double block.
We have the single hand and then the
Is it just a single hand or just double hand?
We're gonna do the double hand, step, step, yeah.
single hand all the way up to the kick. No, we need
No, he's gonna do this.
There's actually, I will say this, there's actually no music beat there that you need to be working on. There's nothing in the music that is actually there. And unlike everything else prior to that. Ready, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Zoom, 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 zoom.
For those
You can give more than
of
one,
you
like.
who are like really flexible, because I know how that is, but also when you guys are doing your blocks, you guys need to have more tension in your body. So when you guys are doing your blocks, don't just flail them out there, really hit them and tighten your muscles so that those blocks are crisp. Because sometimes, especially and kicks too, like when you're doing the grab kick, really bring tension into your body so that your moves become crisp into the beat.
Yes, that is excellent insight because this is any school from the outside looking in watching us perform this intro is going to be like, oh, they're a Kempo school. I mean, this is unabashed hard style Japanese martial arts. Okay, there is not like this obviously the XMA and the demo opens up into a lot of different styles and mixes and stuff like this, but this intro is like just iron, horse, and friends. All right,
And friends.
so yeah. How to look around all that sort of stuff. Let's get Jerry. You dive first. All right.
Get back.
You'll kick this off. All right. So charge in. Yeah, and let's get you with a let's get you with a charge in front kick. Let's get you with whoop, bop. All right. Now Tyson, what you are going to do is okay, cool.
I need it again.
Oscar, you're next. Okay. Come in, swing right high. Right into Tyson. Tyson, you are going to go like this. Yeah.
Ouch!
Yeah. And you're there. Cool. Hit. Good. Little stinger on that, Oscar, but otherwise good. Go. We had a really big victory today in the form of getting the intro down. And we're running out of time. The sections themselves look pretty great. And it being a competition, there's no incentive for us to cram to create something that we aren't absolutely star, you know, that we're not absolutely jazzed to showcase. All right. So I'm going to make some decisions there, and I apologize in advance if a thing that you wanted to do got cut. I'm very sorry about it. Raise your hand just as a show of force. Let's just go ahead and let's just say hypothetically I cut every single fight scene sweeper, which I do intend to replace many of those with actual sweepers. And let's say I cut the Tyson fight scene, the Mason fight scene in the middle. Who at that point feels that they do not have a good representation of this guy? Does anybody feel like, wow, I mean, I'm not on stage nearly at all at that point? Of the sections we just repped, raise your hand if you are in one section. Okay.
One or more?
One.
Okay.
One. A flat one. Let's include solos. How many of you are in 2? How many of you are in 3? How many of you are in 4? Wow. Jesus. Okay. The new Marias. Okay. How many of you are in 5? Okay. Is anybody in 6? No one can possibly have more to do than right now.
No.
Okay, very well. I'm a 2 for what it's worth. I'm a 2. I'm a 3. Now that we've got the intro, now is time for us to fall back on what we know and what we can perform, and we're going to structure the demo a little bit more around like what is dependable and what we can execute on. Okay? Because that's the idea is when we hit this next week, by the time, next week's practice, whether we like it or not, we're repping the demo. It's just happening. We're putting the music on and we are blasting through the demo. We are going to start doing those, we're going to hit those practices where it's like long, drawn out, like run the whole thing from the top, run the whole thing from the top, run the whole thing from the top. And we're just going to start ironing out the whole like, oh, you're not supposed to be standing there. Oh, yep, let's do this stuff, run to the front, run to the back. And I intend on keeping the rest of the demo pretty straightforward and pretty down to what we know. Does that sound good? Good. Great work today. I know we are at a point in the creative process where this can be a little bit emotionally taxing, a little bit emotionally draining, and a little bit anxiety inducing. You guys are doing very well, all right? Just make sure we do not lose ground on the intro, all right? That is the most paramount thing when we come back next week, is you guys have to be able to lock that intro in immediately. So whatever side practice you guys got to do, whatever videos you got to review, I know there's so many videos in the intro right now. Do it. That's the most important thing. That's our first impression. That's our bread and butter. That's everything. We cannot afford to lose ground on the intro. If we come back good on the intro, though, we're in good shape. That's all.
Hi, I'm Katrina Tan. I am a longtime member of the Red and Black Attack and part of Kovar, so I'm here helping with practices.
Heck yeah. Just in the like, because you've been to 3 practices, right? That's like it.
Yeah.
How you feeling? How you feeling about Reno? Because your experiences have been very different with this.
At this moment, I am feeling like the team needs maybe a little more time.
For sure.
But things are looking okay, I would say. The reason for me coming here, and I just happened to be in town, is to help the team get as clean as possible. And I think everybody knows, if you have been historically on Red and Black Attack with me or have seen me on the Red and Black Attack, then you know that cleanliness, strong moves, like being in unison and all of those things are probably my strongest strengths, or I guess my strengths when it comes to being on this team. So it's something that I have brought to the practices in these past couple of weekends. But yeah, I think I have the eye to be able to catch those things and help improve the team.
Truth. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That was one thing that we definitely always loved having you on the team for, especially back in the day. It was just like when it came time to grinding and getting the demo down as perfect as we could get it.
Yes.
It was on Katrina.
I'm a big perfectionist, but it's like, it needs to be done, especially because I don't know, nobody on this team probably has ever competed. as a team.
Only a few of them, yeah.
Only
Yeah.
a few.
Oh, and as a team, none of them.
As a team, I mean, yes, that's what I mean. As a team, I don't think anybody on this team has competed as a team. Like, as the Red and Black Attack, it's been a really long time since anybody has done a competition, a team competition. And those were what we did back in the day that really drove us to, like, be as perfect as possible. And I think that because it's the first time, a lot of the team members are not feeling like there's a sense of urgency where there really is. And so when it comes to like performing, yeah, like everybody loves to perform, and I think that's what they're thinking this is, but like this is a competition and we want to win. We always want to win.
For sure.
Yes.
I dig it, and I'm excited to see, regardless of what happens, I'm excited to see just the energy that we get after this competition, because like you said, this is the first time our whole team has competed in 6 years.
Yeah.
Reno, I think, and I did the math one time. That's pretty wild. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no matter what happens, like everybody's gonna do a great job, and I'm sure everybody's gonna have a good time. But like, you know, if we're competing, we gotta be competitive.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Bye.